Hi, this is John Marling, Pulse Research. Let's make a presentation to an insurance agency using the mobile presentation. Before you get into the presentation, once again, it's extremely important that the business understands it's information about and for their category of business. So say to them words to the effect, hey, I've got great news. We just did a survey, but what's cool about it is we asked the same questions you would ask. So for instance, with the insurance agency, I would say, would you ask in the next 12 months, do you or somebody in your household plan to change or start, i.e. get a new insurance agency? Yeah, that'd be very beneficial to know. Would you also ask, which of the following insurance policies do you plan to change or get new in the next 12 months? Would you ask about auto insurance? Yeah, of course. What about home insurance? Yeah, definitely. What about health insurance? Yes. Well, I got good news. We asked the same questions you would ask. And the benefit to you is it can help you identify niches, particular areas of insurance that you could potentially get more new clients that you didn't even know was there. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'd love to. Okay. So now you get into your mobile presentation on your tablet or your smartphone and share the good news with them, along with getting their participation and engagement and finding solutions for them. So look at this. Almost 17% of the households we reach plan to start or change an insurance agency in the next 12 months. Wow, that's going to get their attention. And based upon our 37,500 households we reach on a net basis with print and web, that means there's over 6,000 households that we reach who in the next 12 months plan to change or get a new insurance agency. Now that's really compelling and motivating. Ask them, how many of those would you like to get? They're going to say, yeah, of course, all of them. But at the same time, they're going to be very afraid of losing some of their own clients, right? Now let's talk about the opportunity for new premiums. We estimate at Pulse that the average for a household is $1,000 per year. That means there is over $6 million in premium opportunities that your publication in this example can deliver. And look at this, just a 1% share is over $60,000 in premium. Now with a mobile presentation, you can get their participation and input by asking, for instance, what share do you think you could get in new business? And remember, these are households who plan to change or get a new insurance agency. My gosh, I think I could get 5% of those. Wow, that's over $300,000. Now let's take a look at, from the research, the questions you would ask and help you identify solutions, insights to where you can get additional clients and premiums, okay? You know what you've done in the last 12 months. Now let's take a look at what the potential is in terms of demand over the next 12 months, okay? So take a look at this. There's over 7,500 households that we reach who plan to start or change auto insurance. Over 5,000 homeowners insurance. Life insurance over 3,000, renters insurance over 2,000. Where do you think you can get more? My gosh, I can obviously get more auto insurance. That's huge. Oh, by the way, they say to you, do you have any information on business insurance? Well, let's take a look. You click on the editing pen. You click on add products and services. And let's take a look at, here it is right there, business insurance start or change. The guy said, well, that's great. Let's take a look at medical insurance. You can add those with them, to your consulting. The guy says, my gosh, look at that. I can get definitely more business insurance. There's almost 2,000 households. So then I would say to the business, would you agree with me then that you can get more auto insurance and you can get more business insurance, right? He says, yeah, absolutely. So what I would recommend then is a consistent campaign. A consistent campaign, once you agree with me, will get you results. At this point, I would go over with them the specifics that they're going to get. Show them a calendar, what they're going to get in the average month, the number of print ads, the digital impressions, okay? And then also reinforce that the consistency, the frequency will get results, okay? And by the way, if you have the Metro Graphics Ad Wizard program, we can link to it right here. And in real time, you can create some spec layouts, for insurance ads. But what if they say, well, wait a minute, we do really well with Facebook. Look at this. Click down here, show other media, and you can bring up specific information about the percentage of your audience that is missed by. Look at this Facebook. 89% of your audience have not responded to a business Facebook offer in the last 30 days. And he also said, well, search is really important to me. Look at this. 93% of our audience have not searched for an insurance agency in the past 30 days. So what you're showing them is what they're missing if they're not consistently advertising with you. Okay? So now, moving forward, guy says, yeah, that sounds good. I can definitely get more auto insurance, more business insurance. Look at that campaign. The campaign we just presented to you, you only need 20 new clients, just 20 out of the over 6,000 households we reach who in the next 12 months plan to start or change insurance agency, just 20. And they said, well, that sounds great. That sounds very realistic. You just made a sale. They say, well, how'd you get that? Well, the campaign is a little under $10,000. And you said a moment ago, that your average customer is worth about $1,000. Well, let's talk about what you make on a gross profit basis, with those insurance premiums, okay? So click on edit, okay? So what does your average household spend with you, on premiums? Well, I think about $1,200, okay? And what do you make on those premiums? Well, I make roughly, with the commissions and programs I get, about 25%, okay? So have them put in 25%. So they make roughly $300, over a year's time on the premiums for that household. Based on their input, remember, that's credible, that's valid, motivating to them. They only need 33 customers. Getting their engagement with their actual, in this case, premium value per household and how much they make, on that premiums. Now they have just convinced themselves it's comfortable, it's doable. And my recommendation is let's work together to find out what's comfortable for you in the number of customers you need over the period of the campaign. And when you do that, the business will come to the conclusion, I can do this. It's comfortable. You take away the risk, you take away the fear, and you made a sale. Okay? Now let's talk about the upside opportunity. So at $1,200 per premium, per household, the premiums per household, for a 10-time return, so that'd be 100,000. Remember the campaign's about, 10,000. All they need is just 84 customers at their average $1,200 each. So that shows them how realistic the upside opportunity, in this case, a 10-time return on their money. Then you can reinforce by showing them the consistency of the ad readership in your publication. Then you can share the presentation with them. Just click on share and put in their email address and send them a link to the presentation you just created together. So that's an overview of our thoughts and recommendations on how to present with a mobile presentation, a presentation to an insurance business. If you have any suggestions, questions, feedback, marling@paper.net or 503-784-5772. Thanks.